Well, welcome to part 2 of a 3-part series of overlanding with A&R. If you remember, Alicia's cousin Brad and his wife Millie had invited Alicia and I to go on an 8-day overlanding adventure in the beautiful state of Colorado. In this 3-part series, we tackled the infamous Black Bear Pass, Imogene Pass, we climbed the Via Ferrata in Ouray, Colorado, and do a lot of overlanding in a lot of uncharted roads throughout this beautiful state that only God could have created. But first, we have to survive night 2. What do you do when it's 10:30 at night, you're in the middle of nowhere, and somebody comes walking up with a flashlight? This puts my nerves to the test.
Here we go.
We are Lee and Alicia Ducote.
I'm an author and novelist who likes to write romance and adventure.
And I am an outdoor adventurist who likes to drag Lee along with me.
Together, we travel all over the country and search for those off-the-beaten-path adventures that don't cost a fortune, with the hopes to inspire others to get out and find their own adventure.
So gear up, grab your backpack, and come go with us as we search for that next crazy adventure.
And maybe find a little romance along the way.
We're in Ouray, Colorado, and we are doing the Via Ferrata.
But before we scale the side of cliffs, strapped into metal cables, we have to get out of the Gunnison National Forest.
All right, so we had a good night's sleep. At 10:30, there's a trail way up there on that mountain, way up there. Some dude just comes biking by, has a headlight on his bike, and he just strolls on by. We're in the middle of nowhere. And I'm telling you, that was creepy. Some adventures have banjos playing in the background, I guess. Those you want to stay away from.
We finished up a quick breakfast, watched Lee struggle with the tent, packed up camp, and headed to our next trail.
Are you done with that apple?
Not yet.
You need both hands on the wheel. Feed it to the chipmunks or something.
Trekking over the mountains to one of the few paved roads we would take this week, I was enamored by the view of blue skies and endless mountaintops. And of course amused at Lee's backseat driving.
I love my wife. It's definitely test marriage. All right, you're gonna have to go back to 2. This is where you're going to have to split it. Yeah. Come left, come left. All right.
That's easier. It looked.
Overland Discovery is never going to want to see Lee and Alicia again. Think I need to wash my hair?
We all need showers.
Look at that. That's 3 days without washing your head.
With desperate need for a shower, Lee took over the drive on the highway and we followed Brad and Millie to our next camp spot.
Hey Lee, you got a copy?
Hey, go ahead.
We're gonna pull over here in Montrose for a little bit and do a little research on our next camp spot. Is that okay with y'all?
10-4. Sounds good.
This town is gorgeous. We're in Ouray. Apparently lost because we're turning around.
Known as Switzerland of America, Ouray, Colorado got its name from a Ute Indian chief that was peaceful and well respected by all. At 7,700 feet above sea level, Ouray is home to 1,000 residents, natural hot springs, a few mule deer, the movie set and backdrop to True Grit, and bills itself as the outdoor recreation capital of Colorado.
What's going on? What are we doing?
Oh my gosh, Lee. That's
What is this?
That's a B&B.
All right, guys, we've been heavy on the adventure, light on the romance. So what do you think about this campsite?
I love it. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness.
Oh, y'all, this is too good.
Oh,
Bless his
you're a
heart,
great
y'all.
guide. Great guide.
Bless his heart. I know Lee needed this.
Well, it's adventure and I smell bad. Sorry, it's adventure and romance.
We gotta mix it
We
up.
got the romance going on now.
Black Bear Manor Bed and Breakfast is located in the heart of Ouray, Colorado, and within walking distance from anything you would want to do in town. It is owned and operated by Tom and Cindy Elliston. The manor hosts 9 luxurious rooms with king and queen size beds, a hot tub with breathtaking views, and a nightly complimentary happy hour.
A steam shower. We just lost Alicia.
Wow.
But anyway, so there's a steam shower in there.
Ouray, Colorado is home to the newest Via Ferrata in the United States. The Via Ferrata is a mountain sport that generated from the Dachstein Alps of Austria during the 19th century. Simple paths with ladders and protected aids helped connect villages to their high-altitude pastures. It was in the 1950s that this once way of connecting near impossible points became a sport. Most courses were in Europe until the late 1960s, when Kentucky became the first place to have a commercial course. Via Ferrata is Italian for Iron Path. We had a short 5-block walk from Black Bear Manor to San Juan Mountain Guide Service, where we met the owners, Mark and Nate, who also are the masterminds behind the Ouray Via Ferrata. We had made previous arrangements for Mark to guide us through our very first Via Ferrata. After getting fitted for our harnesses and helmets, we followed Mark 2 minutes down Main Street to the gorge.
All right, so we're headed up. Get started. Mark, our lives are in Mark's hands now, so.
Are you nervous, honey?
I've been nervous since we planned this. How are you? You nervous?
Not at all. I'm excited.
This is the gorge, so that's our finish, and then you just walk up here. On a ladder climb straight up to heaven.
Mark, I can get to heaven without doing heights, okay?
Stairway to heaven. Stairway to heaven.
With a short hike through one of the trails that encompasses Ouray and a quick selfie with Millie, we made our way to the start. There we met a park ranger that is on duty during the hours of operation to help people with their start. And just like that, we were clipped in and headed down the rock face cliff.
Just hanging out on a wonderful day over a waterfall. Man, you just cannot beat this right here. How y'all doing down there?
All right, so how many times have you done this?
About 25 times so far.
Wait a second. When did this park open?
Memorial Day about 2 months ago.
Holy cow!
We like it, we're busy. Here, when we go up, if I just climb, these clips are going to end up at my feet, and it's hard to reach down and get them. So what I do is I hook my arm underneath the cables, and then I climb. They stay with me.
Mark gave us some pointers to climbing and how to make a clean transfer through the many lengths of cable.
Now this is my kind of view.
But ain't mine, keep going.
How is the increase in the UTVs and all the recreation, how's it affecting the mountains?
It's creating a little bit of erosion for us on some of the traditional Jeep trails. That's part of the reason why we created the Via Ferrata, to create a sustainable, human-powered alternative for family fun, family activities. Strips with the bolts opposed, and then we torque them to 65 foot-pounds, and then we mark.
So what he is saying is this is extremely safe course. Anyone with any kind of athletic ability can get out here, they can do this course, they can reduce carbon footprint, they can be active, they can totally be adventurous. And I guarantee you there's enough breweries inside Ouray, you can find your romance.
Really, heights do intimidate me, there's no question. but I do have to keep up with Alicia. And I can't lose my man card by not doing things, but check out a view like this.
Lee doesn't do heights, but I was surprised at how well he handled this course. So if heights intimidate you, you might be surprised how well you will do. If heights terrify you, well, maybe just take pictures.
Why? What do I have to prove?
Holy.
Sweetie, this wasn't in the marriage license.
These weren't in the vows?
That's a long ways down right there. Holy cow, get to moving.
This is a sport that requires some athletic ability, and the better in shape you are, the more fun you're going to have. We were whipped at the end, but had a great time that you don't want to miss.
Make it look good, Mark.
I'm done. This is exhausting.
I'm ready for a pizza and some beer. You gotta be in just a little bit better than just average shape to do the Via Ferrata. That backhand, it kind of gets you. But highly, highly recommended. This one you have to put on the list. Come up to you, Ray. Do the Via Ferrata.
We met back at the Outfitters to buy t-shirts and grab that beer we kept hearing about.
Have y'all seen that? It's just like on Spaceballs. They're selling canned air all up here. Like there's not enough fresh air.
Right across the street is Mr. Grumpy Pants Brewery, and hands down one of the best smoked lagers we have ever had. The owner let us in to see the old historical bar and toast to an awesome day. Then we ventured out for that much-deserved pizza before watching the sun disappear and night fall over Ouray. The following morning we woke up to the gentle sounds of the creek, a sweet bird on the balcony, Miss Cindy making breakfast, True Grit playing on the TV, and Cousin Brad pouring his coffee. And our visitors during the night. Lee and I have stayed at many B&Bs, but never have had a breakfast like this. Mama Bear, aka Miss Cindy, outdid herself. And during breakfast, we made our plans to tackle the famous Black Bear Pass.
So we just dropped off the Jeep at Telluride and drove all the way back over here to Ouray, or actually south of there, 11 miles, where Black Bear Pass starts. So we're gonna ride with Brad down Black Bear Pass.
That's right, let's go.
And it should be interesting.
Bearing down one more time. Let those tires grab the rocks. Cross our fingers. Let's go do it.
Switch to 4 low and starting up the trail.
The road leading to the pass was almost blinding for Brad, or any driver. Lee stepped out a few times to help Brad navigate around the bends and small boulders. This is not just for any driver. This terrain is rated extremely difficult and should only be attempted by experienced drivers. The pass did not disappoint. Fields and valleys filled with wildflowers with a backdrop of last winter's snow. The day changed several times from blue skies to light showers, and at 70 degrees, it was perfect.
We're on Black Bear Pass. We're at 12,800 feet. Brad's fixing to take us down in Paco, the most trusted truck. We have prayed over this truck. We've had it blessed. God is with it, I assure you. We're fixing to have a great time. I have to keep humor because I'm scared to death right now.
I feel like you're stalling right now, so come on, let's go.
I am stalling. All right, let's give in. Let's go.
That's one of the old mines. Look at the old railroad track right here. Yeah, we probably just waded through more pee from off-roaders.
We inched closer to the infamous switchbacks before letting a tour jeep pass us to watch them go first. Rounding the corner, we looked up to see only sky. It was as if the road ended at a 3,000-foot cliff.
Yeah, put your tire right here. And then your other tire is gonna see where all this rubber is right here.
Hey, Lee, hold on 1 second. Be safe walking backwards. Just be safe and make sure you're being safe.
The first stop was the famous waterfall and the dilapidated structure of Black Bear Mine. The views were absolutely breathtaking, looking out over Telluride and beyond.
Yeah, so all the YouTube videos in the world, you know, won't take the place of actually experiencing something like this live, feeling the atmosphere, getting a sense of the depth for everything. You know that you've really accomplished something when you start here, get going, and then finally finish.
We are at the start and everybody is ready and just checked out a good old mine, and you know what? Here we go. It's what we came to Colorado for.
As Millie fastened her seatbelt, we made it to the first hairpin turn. This is a turn that only a few very short wheelbase vehicles can make without backing up. My breath left my lungs watching Brad's tires slide on the rocks. But I will give it to my cousin. He never missed a beat.
I can back up. Okay. I was locked out.
Oh, okay. We're doing Black Bear Pass the old fashioned way on foot.
Yeah.
We're actually spotting Brad so much right now, we're kind of in and out. And so if you think you just want to come do Black Bear Pass, go to Ouray and get in a tour Jeep and let somebody else drive you down here. You don't want to miss it, I promise. It's beautiful.
So what is happening? This is such a technical pass that Lee is having to get out and spot Brad because he has to get so close to the edge to back up and make these 4-point turns. Look at that cute butt right there. But that's how technical this pass is. It takes a lot of people to get you down it. And I'm gonna run and get out of the way.
After a couple of tight turns, we all jumped in the truck and rode down several switchbacks to the prize of driving Black Bear Pass, Bridal Veil Falls. Bridal Veil Falls is a 365-foot waterfall and is the tallest free-falling waterfall in Colorado. At the top sits a privately owned historic plant, and at the bottom sits trails for hiking and exploring the surrounding wilderness.
Hey, I know it's a little noisy right here. This is a beautiful place right here. Such I don't know if we could ever see a place like this if we wouldn't have had Brad and Millie brought us up, but it is super exciting. There's a lot of hikers here. There's a great trail here. This is a must-do.
We finished the pass with a round of high fives and a stop to grab Knight, our Jeep, so we could hit another pass.
All right, we're starting on Imogene Pass right now, headed back up in the mountains after doing Black Bear Pass, so here's our route. 10-4.
All right, it's getting real now. You gotta air down. We're just getting ready to hit Imogene back over into Ouray. And we're gonna camp up there tonight. So absolutely looking forward to that.
What was supposed to be a gentle climb to Imogene Pass turned into a harder climb than what we thought. Turn, Lee, turn! Turn! Dang it, stop, stop!
I'm turning, hush.
We're sliding.